Okay, I think I have time for one more episode. I got my kiddos coming over. For those that don't know, I have shared custody of my two kiddos, one boy, one girl. Ages will not be revealed, stuff like that. That's already enough personal information. Basically, they're both badasses, and I got the best of both worlds. Like, I'm gonna raise the best daughter I can and the best son I can. And I'm gonna teach them all of the ways of the A-Rye. Because at the end of the day, I grew up in a church, grew up doing kung fu, grew up playing football specifically, or played sports, specifically football and track, but team building sports, like learning of a collective, of putting humanity before my own selfish desires and wants. And in return, I have had all the gifts that I'd ever care to have. Like, and granted, I've come from a poor family, a lower middle class family, by far. I mean, I had my own trailer even, but that's the thing, my own trailer. Now, there's families out there that the whole family lives in a trailer, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just those are the families that we could spend a little more money on, like, help them out a little bit, give them a little extra leg up until they get into like a house or a tiny home situation. That's the other thing, is like I'm trying to work with a buddy right now. I mean, in the future, this is going to be a long time coming, but basically buy up some land, build a bunch of tiny homes, maybe make protective barriers to kind of control the climate within that little tiny home village. Like, they have the $1 million tent up at Monarch Mountain, so it's a ski resort up in Colorado that I used to work at for 3 seasons. But basically, oh, this should have stopped at one. This is actually pretty good. I think I'm going to use these for my loadout for a bit. We can go ahead and save this. It's a good gun, but I don't know. I'm not as big of a fan of these because they're slow-moving bullets. They're heavy hitting, but yeah. And then this, it's good, but let's get rid of some of this stuff. We only have. I mean, don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need these rusty guns. That's a good mod. Bunch of grenades. Anyways, we were getting into some really good musings last time, oh, and I was kind of talking about that. So, grew up, I mean, I'm non-practicing Christian now, and it's because I find it so disgusting how religion has been perverted. Like, yeah, I read a lot of the Bible, and yeah, I agree with a lot of it, but there's some in there that are just like, no, that's just stupid. Like, and it's okay to say that. Like, you shouldn't have the fear of hell just because you think an idea is stupid. Like, women inequality.
What happens if Hyperion launches another barrage? We've got no shield.
Good point. Let me get on the echo.
Here we go. Here's that dialogue we saw earlier.
Listen up, Hyperion. If you've got any bright ideas to blast Sanctuary out of the sky, just remember, I can phase the city anywhere I want at the drop of a hat. But if you want to waste another few $1 billion launching mortars at us, be my guest.
There we go.
Well done. Was any of that true?
What? Hell no. It's a miracle I didn't phase us into a mountain.
Oh, good. You're not dead.
That's his way of saying, wow, you're a badass, I'm glad you're okay.
You've linked back up with Sanctuary, but you and the other members of the Resistance still have no plan, no leverage, and no obvious way of stopping Handsome Jack. Hey, it's all uphill from here, right? Okay, yes, now we can have 4 weapons.
Right. Sorry. We'd all be dead if it weren't for you. But we need a plan. Jack's getting closer and closer to digging up the warrior, and we still don't know where he's got the vault key stashed.
I can help you with that.
You? Damn it, we told you never to contact us again.
Will you please just hear me out?
Sure, let's listen to the crazy computer that just tried to kill us. Hey, remember that time she told us the vault was full of loot?
It's with me. I'm charging the vault key.
Continue.
The key naturally charges itself once every 200 years. Jack is patient, but he's not that patient. He's been using my power to forcibly charge the key with iridium. If you find me, you find the vault key. The vault key is housed in my AI control core atop 1,000 Cuts. It's protected by 3 impassable security hurdles. The first is a competitor deterrence field that will obliterate any non-Hyperion entity passing through it.
Competitor deterrence field? What, like a death wall?
It is a field of pure thermosonic energy programmed to atomize any unauthorized personnel.
So yeah, a death wall.
Beyond that lies the second hurdle, a A defense bunker outfitted with the most high-tech weaponry Hyperion can afford.
That doesn't sound good.
Past the bunker, you'll have to get through the final hurdle. A door that will only open for Handsome Jack.
Well, that sounds even worse.
This will be your only opportunity to steal the vault key and stop Jack from controlling the warrior. I'm out of time. Do what you will, but promise me this. No matter what happens, do not allow Lilith into my chambers.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
If she was luring us into a trap, she would have made it sound a little bit possible.
If we're taking that bitch down, I'm coming. Trap or not.
If anyone's gonna shut her down, it has to be you, soldier. Head to the Hyperion Preserve. I think I know how to get past the first hurdle.
Also, I just noticed some of the stuff that they got going. Current webcam broken. Yeah, you know. And that's the thing. Bigger women are beautiful too. Like, that's why I love Lizzo and her whole body positive, like, thing. And you got the haters trying to smash and stuff. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh. And I've been there. I've had many girlfriends that fell in love, had the heartbreak. We all did. We did the dance. And I ended up with a couple of kids out of it. So, America. Oh, wait.
The warrior couldn't get to us.
Let's get these missions.
If you could stand still for a moment, I require something of you.
Horrible, disgusting things happened at Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Tannis is super interested in them.
Some people, who are not me, might consider slag experimentation immoral. Some people would not be willing to pay you a great deal of money for bringing me experiment results from the Hyperion Preserve. Some people are stupid.
I love Tannis. Although, yes, so a little backstory. The Nazis experimented on people in the concentration camps. We learned a lot about people from it, but it was very immoral, illegal, wrong. Ugh. Also, let's listen to some propaganda.
And now, for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hunter Hellquist, Hyperion Truth Broadcasting.
Truth
The
Broadcasting.
Hordes of Pandora suffered bitter defeat today, as their scum-infested town of Sanctuary was nearly destroyed. Handsome Jack, ever heroic and forward-thinking, tricked a particularly moronic bandit into breaching the city's defenses. Had it not been for Handsome Jack's incredible mercy, Sanctuary would have been utterly destroyed. Being the hero he is, however, Jack gave the city and its denizens one final chance to repent and join the Hyperion family. We'll be waiting for their response. This is Hunter Hellquist, signing off.
So, doesn't that sound just like the whole Republican-Democrat thing? Like, you've got Truth Social, where they have to claim that it's truth, and they re-truthed things, and everything is truth. When really, Trump was found to tell over 30,000 lies, half-truths, and misleading pieces of information in his speeches during his presidency. 30,000 documented lies. Like, I don't know. I mean, if Biden did something like that, he wouldn't be, oh my gosh, they would burn down the Capitol. They already tried to, just because of a lie, like the stolen election, you know, and it's just, ugh. So if people that don't understand tech are a little less likely to, you know, believe certain things, but as someone who understands tech and how easy it is to control millions, if not billions of sets of data and make sure that they're 100% accurate, yeah, I trust that we can keep track of who voted who. Like, you know, you're not that special. Like, we've got programs that can keep track of every single pixel in a TV. Like, I don't know. But no, big data. We can aggregate data and study, like, just insane amounts of stuff. So, yeah, we can handle an election.
Baby, I got jobs.
Oh, it's happy birthday, Claptrap. So everybody hates Claptrap. He's like he's the thing to be picked on, the source of ridicule. But let's give him a happy birthday.
I first rolled off the assembly line 7 years ago. Do me a favor and hand out these invites for my stellar birthday bash, will you? And quickly, we're gonna start any minute.
He's my favorite character. Invitations to Claptrap's birthday. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, we'll invite. Let's invite. Oh. He's got a mission, so sometimes that can make it a little unpredictable. Also notice, Sanctuary is completely looted. Let's see.
Ha, Clap is having a shindig. You know I'd go, but I ain't gonna.
That's how I feel with a lot of social situations. Like, unless it's something like super important, really important, you know, I'll go. But other than that, like, especially my car is about to break down on me. I mean, it did break down on me once already when I was taking my kids out to get ice cream. Like, so, and that's one thing that I'm kind of like, you know, personal business. I'm having a tiff with one of my coworkers, and that's basically what it's centered around is perceptions of what is acceptable reality versus what I'm willing to do. And it's like, I'm still trying to figure out how to communicate that, and I finally have it. But anyways, back to the game and back to humanity. Personal stuff aside, I'll handle my business. I don't need to talk about it on here.
Oh, sorry, I can't make it. Give Claptrap my love, though. My purely platonic love. Don't want him getting any ideas.
Oh, Moxie, never change. Also, she's got kind of clown makeup, and that's one thing that I've always been conflicted about. I've always hated the Juggalos, but just because I feel like it's like making fun, they're mocking themselves, they're mocking us. Like, same with why I don't like country music. I just hate it. I feel like it's just a point of ridicule for, you know, white trash. And as a former member of pretty white trashy community, or not community, sorry, Buena Vista's great, but like, it's a lot of poor people.
No.
Oh,
Buddy, it's time to start the party.
Marcus is pretty funny too. Well, same with Russians too. Like, we've got Marcus as like the typical Russian warlord arms dealer, but again, a lot of that is just out of necessity and opportunity. Like, if there's war is very profitable, because if you want something that can definitely kill somebody, you're gonna pay big money for it. Like this whole Ukraine thing.
I've set up some pizza and some sparkling wigglers. Just hit that boombox and we'll get this party started.
Oh gosh, I just realized what Sparkling Wigglers is. It's an accidental racist YouTube video.
Right. The guests should be arriving any minute.
Enjoy the party, woo! I always do this too, every single time. I start jumping around, dancing, all for Claptrap. Boogie. Because, like, Claptrap, they tried to make him annoying. They tried to make him, like, evil. And they even had you fight, like, entire thing. But at the same time, they've loaded so many cute things with him that it's so hard to hate poor Claptrap. Especially with this. Like, talk about a tearjerker, really get you in the feels.
I'm sure everyone just got lost. This place is kind of hard to find.
And he just stares at you.
Feel free to mingle with, nobody.
And he just keeps staring at you. He's not dancing.
There's, some pizza, if you're hungry.
Oh, that's so sad. Have you had a piece lately? Oh, it's been a while, Moxie.
Pizza's kind of cold. Sorry about that.
Oh, but don't get me wrong. Definitely don't feel bad for me. I've had my fill for about 10 lifetimes. I'm good. Oh, but poor Claptrap. Now,
Oh, right. I don't have lungs. Minion, could you blow into this thing? Maybe liven the party up a bit?
oh, this hurts so bad.
Yay! You enjoying the party?
Yes, absolutely. Fun party. Oh, wiping off sweat. See, that's the thing. This is AI. Like, making humanistic qualities for a machine,
I think that
a
about
program.
wraps it up. Thanks for coming to my party, Minion. It looks like I bought way too much pizza. So, take some home if you want.
I hope we never get to this level of AI, although I know we will. Because we're already pretty bad about handling human emotions, let alone robot emotions. Like that. Ugh. It's like creating more problems than we're actually solving. You went to Claptrap's birthday party. It got pretty awkward.
That was the best party I've ever thrown.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy, Claptrap. Let's take... they're both kind of garbage, but That one's worth a little more. Okay. And that's it. Just taking a little time to validate someone's existence and to praise them and to celebrate them just a little bit, not get them a big head. Because that's one thing I teach my son. Like, he's wonderful at Fortnite. Amazing. He's really good. So is my daughter. But, like, my son's a little older, so he's, and he plays it a lot more. So even that, it's observable how much better he is. Basically, I'm not saying he's, like, that much better than my daughter, but he plays it a lot more. So anyways, my point is I call him trash. I watch his gameplay like, that's trash. And he knows I'm joking, but I'm teaching him an important lesson of like, oh, actually, we got to get going.